What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today is a story that confirms why I have absolutely no interest in Star Wars as it stands right now. I haven't been making many Star Wars videos or anything related to Star Wars outside of the Gina Carano story because I thought that was awesome that Gina Carano stood up against these nonsensical lunatics who will continue to preach about how much they respect women until, of course, that woman has an opinion that they don't agree with, and then they will mobilize to try to cancel said woman because they don't actually believe anything they say. And today now we have news of Diego Luna, who decides to say, hey, white people must be conscious and renounce their privilege. Luna stated, I've benefited from you-know-what system my whole life. I don't have the answers, but I'm asking myself the questions. Such a brave and stunning take, Diego Luna. Diego Luna is garbage. Diego Luna was in Rogue One. He was trash. He wasn't good. I have always been on the side of not liking Rogue One as much as everyone else. I don't think it's a bad movie at all. It's just not great either. I think a lot of people got caught up in the end, which the end is fantastic, and the final 45 minutes of that movie is really good. But overall, I felt like the movie was really bogged down in identity politics from a casting standpoint. It seemed like they went out of their way to not cast a white male on the rebellion side. So they had people like Diego Luna, who's trash, at least in this movie. He was not good at all. He was not convincing at all. I did, though, look up Diego Luna's net worth, and I mean, for all of my white privilege, I don't have a net worth of $12 million. Now, I understand that that's not an accurate, number, but it's a decent guideline, I guess. So I understand that is not something we can take as gospel. It's just like when idiots look up YouTubers' numbers on Social Blade and think they know what YouTubers make. No, you don't. You don't know anything. So I want to acknowledge that that's probably just an estimate out there, but the point is that net worth has an M beside it. Regardless of the number that is applied next to it, it has an M. Okay? Diego Luna, I don't have that. I know a lot of white people that don't have that. So tell me, Diego Luna, what exactly about my skin color gives me privilege? Because I can't say the racist things that you're saying right now about an entire race of people. I can't say that, nor would I say that. So it seems to me like it's more so far left-wing privilege that's out there. That's what the real privilege is far left-wing privilege, because far left-wing people can say and do all of the things that they condemn others for doing, even though those others aren't doing it. It's called projection, and that is what Diego Luna is doing. I have zero... Well, first of all, no matter what Diego Luna said or did, I was never going to have interest in his Cassian series that's coming up. I mean, seriously, I would almost rather watch Captain Marvel 2 than a Cassian series. Why on earth? Who on earth thought this was a good idea? Oh, that's right. The same person that thought it was a good idea to give us a solo movie without Harrison Ford. The same person that thought it was a good idea to have the original trilogy trio come back, only to not focus on them at all. That would be the definition of failing upwards in Hollywood, Kathleen Kennedy. Of course she had this idea. So this is where we are, where, I mean, again, Lucasfilm is full of the most unlikable people on the planet who have zero self-awareness at all. And again, it needs to be credited the fact that Gina Carano is out there dropping red pills and being self-aware and standing her ground against the mob, and I greatly appreciate that. I will be interested to know what will happen moving forward with Gina Carano in terms of her, involvement with Lucasfilm. That's going to be the true test. So we will see what happens. But yeah, Diego Luna just continues to confirm why I and so many others are absolutely done with Star Wars. And it's not necessarily based on his far left-wing radical views as much as it's about the fact that this person he was not good in Rogue One. Absolutely not good. But because he's not a white male, they see value in him, because Lucasfilm only sees value in people based on identity politics and not actually bringing something to the table. No matter your opinion of Rogue One, not one single person walked out of the theater and said, "Man, I really need to know more about that Cassian character. He was amazing." No one said that. Not one single person walked out of the movie and said that. Yet here Diego Luna is getting his own series on Disney Plus based on this horrible character and his terrible, unbelievably bad performance as Cassian. And then he's projecting out there telling everybody else that they're the isms and the ist, yet he's the one making those comments. He's the one making the generalizations about an entire race of people. And that's okay because he has liberal privilege. That is ultimately what it comes down to. Also in this interview, he also goes Orange Man bad. He also whines about the President of the United States, because of course he did. But we never seem to hear anybody at Lucasfilm have an opposite point of view on the president himself. Do we? Now, again, like I've said many times, it's either A, no one at Lucasfilm has that opinion, meaning Lucasfilm is hiring specifically on people's political beliefs. Or number two, there are people at Lucasfilm that believe this way, but they are scared to speak out. Either way, not a good answer, not a good look. We do know that Lucasfilm is full of trash, and I'm not saying every single person at Lucasfilm is, but the people that represent it, the people that are vocal, the people that have no problem speaking about their politics and generalizing an entire gender and an entire race of people, men and white people, those people are who defines Lucasfilm. And I just don't have any respect for the company as it stands right now. I want the people at Lucasfilm, if there are people at Lucasfilm that don't agree with these nonsensical narratives that are coming out of Lucasfilm, I want to see those people speak up. I want to see those people be heard. I want to see those vocal people at Lucasfilm. I don't think they exist, but what I'm saying is if they do exist, and if Lucasfilm is all about speaking up and having an opinion on social and political issues, if that is the case at Lucasfilm, why do I never hear anything different from the opposite side of the equation? It's probably because they're not allowed to say it, or they just don't exist. Either way, Diego Luna, go get fucked. I have no interest in your show. I have no interest in your virtue signaling, and I have no interest in this trash character that you portrayed in Rogue One. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.